My name is DaShawn, stage name DaKingSean.
It's your boy Big Sleepy.
I'm Jalen, aka JNew.
Name, age, and where you're from.
Shit, it's Kevin, but I'd also, damn.
My name is DaShawn, stage name DaKingSean, aka it's DaKingSean back again for another one. I'm 24 years old and I am from Dallas, Texas.
It's your boy Big Sleepy. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I am 26 years old.
I'm Jalen, aka JNew, from Dallas, Texas, and I'm 24 years old.
This is Dat Boy Kev, Kevin, and I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Dan, but I moved around.
My biggest influences are the same people I collab with. And number one, of course, is Lil Wayne. He's easily the best rapper alive and someone I look up to.
Man, that's really big because I do have a very vast taste of music, from country to hip hop to R&B. But I would say for sure it's gonna have to be J. Cole top. You know, he's just done so much for the game. He's the GOAT in my opinion. And J. Cole just came through and is continuing to prove why he's GOATed.
Kendrick Lamar, like I said, always been one of my favorite artists of all time since I heard Good Kid, Mad City the first time.
I get influenced by Eminem as well, just because his lyrical ability is just amazing as well.
Now I will say Lil Wayne also is the GOAT. I can't, there are two different types of GOATs and they're both equally the GOAT because I grew up on Lil Wayne. He shaped the game to be what it is today. So that's for rap, those two for rap.
Other than that, one of my favorite artists of all time, actually my first favorite rapper ever was 50 Cent. And he's just, ever since then, he ran the game in 2003, 2004. When I thought I was little, I thought I was a little 50 Cent or a little Bow Wow, so.
And I would also say 21 Savage. Sometimes I like the darker themes, He's all about, murder this, murder that, and sometimes I do like to incorporate that into my music. I'm
a huge fan of Adele, I like to sing a lot. I think Adele's one of the greatest to do it in my opinion. People are gonna hate me for that, but I think Adele is really good. Her for whatever type of music she sings, it just makes me want to sing. I feel like she sings with her soul. All right, let me stop.
And then other than that, it would be Michael Jackson. Because Michael Jackson, he's the greatest artist of all time if you want to think about it really. Greatest performer ever. He has timeless music. Everybody loves Michael. You throw some Michael Jackson music on, everybody knows the song. So you can't disrespect him at all, So those would be the top three for me.
And then also, I listen to a little bit of country. I do hopefully eventually want to make a country song just to say I did it. So Chris Young.
See, ugly guy. I don't know, something about him, he just go hard. And I really fuck with his music, and he's been kind of off the radar these past few years. Making music with him, really be something I'd want to do.
I got into music because I was both underwhelmed and impressed at the same time.
So back at Dynacraft, actually, it's crazy. Me and Ramon, my homie, used to just sit back and make songs, stupid songs, and nobody's ever gonna know what those songs are. They're just stupid songs. But I was like, yo, I got bars, because he would always come up with his part of the rap, and then I need something to finish it, and I'm like, bro, just say blah 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 blah, and it was a bar, and I'm just like, okay, I'm doing this for other people. Let me just do it for myself.
When I was 12 years old, actually. Being from the South, my parents are really big in church, When I was younger, especially, I always go to church every weekend. So first thing I was actually doing was making Christian hip hop music. So it was real funny.
Through my friend, shout out Crisco. We met through a party about 2 years ago. And he had his studio set up in his apartment, and that's kind of where my love in music stems from.
I was in college and I was just hearing a lot of bad songs, and all my friends were like, oh, this song is so good, I love this song. And I'm just sitting there y'all know Lil Wayne still exists, Eminem's still making music.
That's when I started kind of writing music, not really really taking it anything serious.
And I was just like, how are y'all gonna, you know, say these guys who are just doing the bare minimum, just coming up with the same lyrics that everyone else is doing, how are you gonna, you know, ride them when, you know, other people are just, you know, breaking their hands, you know, brains going crazy, trying to come up with all these wordplay and all that.
And then I met Kev. Kev is a very quiet person. But like when we start talking about music, that's when he really like opens up and like becomes like a different person. So I was like, okay, like bet.
Yeah, pretty much when I was about 12 years old, been doing it since then. Always loved music, been in love with it since I was young. So yeah, always been writing.
I'm like, y'all are missing so much. You know, like let me show you how it's done. Let me show you how it should be done. Like all these people, they got all these millions and they're making these bad songs. I'm like, I can do better. And that's how I got into it.
We met, he had told me like that was his thing, because he had music put out and that's like what he loved doing. So like he showed me the studio, we made a few songs, and then from there, that's when I started producing, making my own beats.
He started showing me his beats. He gave me this one beat to a song that I wrote, and I was just like, damn, like this fits perfectly. I had the lyrics, I just didn't have a beat to it. And then I saw the beat, and I heard the beat, and I was like, yo, this is perfect. Like I can actually make music. This shit sounds good. So that's how I really got into music.
One of the first songs I ever made was with my barber. And I don't know what that song is now, and I don't want to know, so. But I started making beats a couple years after that when I was like 13, 14, fell off of it. And I wish I never did, but you know, just always follow your dreams. Make sure you don't fall off that music.
There's a couple ways I go about it, the way I do it the most. I guess I would just hear a beat, and sometimes when you hear the beat, you can already kind of picture a flow to it. And then you just gotta basically find a topic. Either find a topic that you can talk about in the song, or if you already got some like lyrics.
It's really a abstract way of doing it, I think, in my opinion. Like I work for a church doing maintenance. I do a lot of hard labor. So during that time, I like to think to myself, and when I'm thinking, like I might say a phrase that sounds good. It rhymes and it sounds good, so I'm like, okay, let me say that again, but then I'll grab my phone and then I'll like record myself saying it the way that I said it, and then I'll put it in different songs later on.
When I'm doing normal tasks, when I'm working or whatever, sometimes I'll hear something that sounds nice, write it down, and then use it in a beat later.
It depends, because sometimes I just be in the shower and I hear just, you know, in there freestyling or something, write something down, or I say something real cool, and I'll be like, oh, I need to write that down. So, I'll write that down real quick when I get out.
No, it's just whatever. It just comes naturally. Like honestly, like as I'm playing a beat, like I just tend to make a full song, like just out of the blue.
Or, I'll just sit there on my computer. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm like, well, I might as well make some music, write something. So I put it on paper pretty much. I'll look up some YouTube beats and then get a feel of the vibe and everything, write something down, and pretty much go from there.
Or another way is I'll hear a song and I'll hear someone say a bar, and then maybe I don't like the one that comes after that. So I'm like, you know what, this would have sounded better. And then that kind of snowballs into, oh, this line before would have sounded better. So then it becomes original. There's more, but that's basically the main ones.
That's kind of how I do it, and then from there, like it branches off to different types of bars that you can do. So that's kind of how I do it.
Whatever comes to mind, I just jot down, and then like as I said, like as I'm playing a beat, like that's kind of like when I tend to write like my songs and things of that nature. So I don't know why I said that, things of that nature. So.
I would say I'd rather be the main character, all eyes on you. For the most part, everybody likes you. You're gonna have, your villains and whatnot.
Definitely the main character. Main character because, if you look at animes like Tokyo Ghoul, you look at animes like Death Note, the main character is always the dopest part of the story. So. Oh
man, I'd probably be a main character just because the main character typically has all the girls just out there, doing nothing, just being strong.
And then also, I feel like as a main character, you would go through the most growth.
And sometimes the main character comes from the bottom, you know, and starts from the bottom and ends up great. And then it makes me feel like if I was the main character and I started from the bottom and ended up great and people was hating on me back then, I'd be like, nah, you wasn't really messing with me back then. Now I got this new power up, y'all trying to. So it's just like, I'd rather be the main character so I can shit on people, essentially.
You want to be the main character, you got everything. You most likely have the coolest thing, coolest powers, coolest everything, so definitely main character.
When I think of anime, the first one that comes up is Naruto. I haven't watched all of it, but you know, he started as, he had a goal. He had a goal, he had a vision, and he achieved that vision. So I would like to, you know, be in that same boat, so to speak.
Who wouldn't want to be the main character? Nobody wants to be in the background, everybody wants to be in the limelight, so.
I feel like I'd be both. Because I feel like I'd be a badass supporting character, but I feel like if I was a main character, I feel like I definitely give off like that Saitama vibe, just nonchalant, just whatever.
I want to be remembered as a king, as rap royalty, and what I mean by that is, like, you know, kings, they're at the top of their game. They're the best of the best.
I want to be remembered as the group of people that change the world, honestly, change the way that you see entertainment.
Just want to be remembered as one of the best of all time. It's simple as that. I mean, who else do you want to be?
I want my brand specifically as an artist to be, like, I'm Big Sleepy. I want people to be, I don't want people to fall asleep listening to my music, but like, I think it's a cool name. So like, it's a very catchy brand.
Shit, hoes.
And I want people to be like, oh shit, that's Big Sleepy. Is that a Big Sleepy t-shirt? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I want to be known.
Nah, but honestly, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's kind of like still something I need to work towards. That's kind of like, shit, how do I say this? Something like far in the future that I feel like I'm still working towards slow. But I feel like one of the end goals would be like, or like something that I see myself like being is just like my own brand eventually.
And I want to be one of those people, basically. I want everyone to know that it's King time.
I want to be known for just helping out. Fuck, I can't say that weird. Helping out and, you know, just giving back and, you know, just being that whole like kind-hearted person that just, you know, cares. Just, I don't know.
It's simple, just to be, you know, be one of the best of all time. You can just cut it at that.
The vision is to be known. I want to be known. I want the brand to be known really more of. We're really in the works with some projects, so I want that. I want us to branch out. I want to be known as the group of people that can help in any situation.
My vision for Works Gen all around, just to be successful, as cliche as it sounds, you just really, I mean, that's what everybody wants to do. They want to make money. They want to be successful. People say, oh yeah, we don't do this for money. We don't do this for this or that. But really, at the end of the day, it's to make money and be successful. You want to be known for everybody, in front of everybody.
If you need something, I want us to be able to provide for what you need. In the music industry, in the entertainment industry, really. I want us to be known for doing good in the community. That's a really big part of it. Just because you can't really do stuff for the community if you don't have the funds. So hopefully this really kicks off and gets us the funds to help the community and then help our people, you know. I want to make sure everybody is straight.
Well, I feel like I'd be the Robin Hood of the music industry.
Really just to be able to provide for my family. So I want them to really look at me and be like, oh yeah, you did that.
I want to have fun. I want to meet new people. I want to make connections. That's networking. That's what I want to do.
I just like take all the money and get back to the community. Just help out my friends and family. You know, bring them up as well.
Yeah, I mean, you're one of the best of all time. So that's what I want as for our label all around.
Action. Hold on, I can't take this serious. I'm so sorry, bro. Flash, I'm gonna let y'all smell that shit. Delicious, delicious.
In anime, would you rather be the main character or a support? supporting. Is this supposed to be in here?
And you know, brains going crazy.
And I am 26 years old.
Hey, no ad-libs. No ad-libs. It's like...
It's great. Hold on, I gotta redo that question.
That boy Kev.
No, bro. I'm sorry.
Girls. You were like, oh boy. That's what
It started.
Oh man.
Damn, should I redo that? I know, and it was such an authentic fuck it. It's staying.
No, that's good.
Man, that's a.
I ain't got an answer to that. I'll be honest. I don't know. It's like y'all both said the answer, so it's just like, what the fuck am I supposed to say?
Kevin, you have a big ass head. Better not be fucking stretching my glasses.
Damn, why you always on Kevin head like that? What did he even do to you?
Name, age, and where you're from.
Shit. It's Kevin, but I also damn.
Do you feel that's a little bit conceited of yourself?
A bit, yeah. Just a little bit though, nothing too crazy. Want to be known for just helping out. Fuck, I can't say that weird. Helping out.
How do you want to be remembered? What do you want your brand to be?
Shit, hoes.
That was good.
We know that we got this shit.